We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up AUD, JPY. We are on the monthly time frame, price action. Last candle to the right hand side looks like a bearish small candle. Second last candle like a doji. So price leg is trying to work out this area, coming from an overall pattern at the low. Price action, overall, higher highs. Price action, overall, lower lows. Midpoint in the middle. Between the high highs and the midpoint, we do have second level highs. Let's head over to price action and see what's going on. So below price action is the pattern is coming from. So we have that left shoulder, head, right shoulder, head and shoulders pattern, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, triple bottom, or it can be a double bottom and a retest. So we have that first leg. Let's go with the lowest push down. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So price did break that midpoint. So that's the break of that area. Overall retest. Market push once. So we're looking for another retest of that area to see if that market's going to come up and push up from bullish green candles and work its way up further. If it does, you want to see price break out primarily that second last candle in the market, which is the doji. If not, if it goes down lower, you may want it to clear the fourth candle in the market with that long push down to the bottom. And if that market is going to work its way down, then we have to wait for a pattern to form here, something like maybe a single top or a double top. So we may identify the first leg, second leg. It may come back for a third leg and finally break that area of second level highs, retest, and then work its way down further. And on the way up, W, break, retest, market work its way up, may break the next area, retest again to work its way up further. If not, we're just receiving bullish green candles to that overall higher highs of the market. On the weekly time frame, price action on the weekly time frame is a bearish small candle. It's switching off between a doji and maybe a spike down to that low area. Okay, so what we're going to do is you look at price action high, price action low. The low is near the second level highs, midpoint in the middle. So we can see that market touch that high multiple times for that first, second, third, fourth retest. So if that market does break that midpoint, it can break all the way down further, but contact that resistance, work its way down, and price will be coming from a triple top or double top and a retest. If that market's going to work its way up, it's forming a new pattern, which would be spike down to the support, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Price action candle can be the retest. Its areas can be respected. Markets work its way up from that W. Or that market can continue to consolidate within that area of the highs where it's currently at, or it could break down to the next level and still consolidate as a overall highs and low of that area. Headed down to the daily time frame, price action on the daily time frame, bearish red candle, spike down to the support, maybe a candle that maybe respect this area and may come back up if we receive bullish green candles. So we are looking for price to break that midpoint. If that does happen, market is coming from this pattern in this level here, which is a double top. So we are looking for that first, second, third, fourth, okay, break of that market, of that midpoint, come back to retest, or maybe just identify a pattern or a doji for that retest and market push down. If this area is respected, price can do a single bottom, work its way up, or we can identify a first leg, second leg, third leg, may create a W again, or something similar to this previous side, then work its way back up. Or that market can consolidate within this area to the high or the low or near current price. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is reading off similar to the, I think, the weekly time frame. Price action candle is a spike down to that low, respecting that support, can respect that support. If we receive a pattern of a bullish green candle above the current price action candle, market can work its way back up. So overall, let's take a look at what's going on. So if that market does break down below that midpoint, what are we looking for? Overall, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest 1, retest 2, first, second, third, fourth, retest 1, retest 2, retest 3. So price is on the third push, max 4 pushes. So if it does push another time, it's going to be the final time until we see the market identify a pattern. So that way, a break of the fourth push would be the break of that midpoint of that area that we identified on the weekly time frame retest, and that market will work its way down further if a pattern is formed somewhere in this area. If that market is going to work its way up, it's already at that area of support. So it can tag down for a single bottom, break up to the next level, break this level, retest the bottom, and create that incline W, or maybe just a W within that area, first, second, third, fourth, and then break, retest, and then work its way up further. Or we can get that consolidation within the current price action candle with side-by-side candles, or maybe dojis. On the 3-hour time frame, price action side by side, as we were just saying, price action and within the second last candle, so that's identifying a double bottom. What happened is second last candle spiked down once, price action spiked down twice, side by side. Headed down to the 2-hour, reading the same thing. Headed down to the 1 hour. Now we're getting a push, price coming back for a retest at that midpoint area. So we're still waiting for that pattern to see if it's going to fully break out. First leg, second leg, third leg, or push up for that fourth. If not, first, second, third, market comes back down. Headed down to the 45, reading the same as well. Last candle of the market is a doji. Headed down to the 30, market's trying to respect a midpoint in that area. Could be an area of support for that market to work its way up further. And now we're seeing the first, second, third, fourth retest. That will be the first push if it breaks out the resistance. Headed down to the 5. Price could run into a resistance in the 5-minute time frame for the first, second, third, and market could come back down to at least the midpoint. Side by side, market starting to consolidate, so a pattern can be formed in that area. Headed down to the 1, reading the same thing. So first, second, third, that's the break. Could push up for that fourth, or it could be first, second, third. Market comes down for that fourth leg for the M. Okay, guys, AUD, JPY.